legend of Bigfoot is resurfacing in a west.
There's an ongoing investigation at this time.
This is just totally blowing my mind. It's
scary, a little scary but exciting. We finally have proof that Bigfoot is real and he's living in.
Here in this isolated mountain retreat lives Enoch Schroder, Bigfoot expert and Sasquatch aficionado. After 2 decades of research into the Bigfoot phenomenon, Mr. Schroder claims to have new footage, new evidence unequivocally proving its existence. Mr. Schroder agreed to sit down with Special Correspondent Jenny Rubin to get to the bottom of it.
Mr. Schroder, so nice of you to...
Do call me Enoch.
Enoch.
Do.
Pleasure to be here
Thank
in your
you.
home. Thank you. I know you don't always let the press in.
It's been a long, long journey.
You have not done an interview since 1920.
No. Since my wife's passing, went into reclusion, if you're familiar with the term. Well, many have wondered what happened to the elusive Enoch Schroder. Well, here I am today to reveal the results of some incredible research.
You've dedicated your entire life to this. Most people would not be able to go about searching for Bigfoot.
Use Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Right.
Yes. So you do not work?
Yes. Many may remember, many may forget what I did in my prior very successful operations. I was a spokesperson for Crest ultra-white toothpaste. So my main fortune was an item called a genital truss. It's been used in sexual rehabilitation clinics throughout the world with mixed results.
Mixed results because?
Maybe because of how it didn't always work.
You are not liked by other Bigfoot enthusiasts or?
Because of my fantastic breakthroughs,
Sure.
I am hated, maligned, and discredited.
Give me something that we have here that proves that you're...
Let's bring forward the footwear, and we will have a look. Do you see? Do you see? This is the baby Bigfoot.
May I?
Shoe wear. You may.
Touch?
Tread lightly. The Sasquatch. They are family units. They are interdimensional, cave-dwelling families.
Are you aware that most out there would think this is a standard baby shoe, perhaps with fluff tacked on?
Your eyes clearly can see for yourself.
I'm sorry, I believe some fur fell.
I stand by it.
If I came across a small Bigfoot that had been set on my doorstep
That's a
in a
contradiction
basket.
in terms, first of all.
Excuse me?
The small Bigfoot.
A baby Bigfoot.
There you are.
If I opened my door
And your
found,
heart.
and my heart,
Yes.
and found a baby Bigfoot in a basket with a blanket, and I said, "What is this? I shall raise it on my own." Do you think it would follow along and like a dog does, or
First
a
of all,
gorilla?
A Bigfoot Sasquatch is not a Frankfurter. It is
Sure.
not a baby in a basket.
Well,
it is a living, breathing,
had to
interdimensional entity.
And you don't think it can be raised in a human society?
I'm not saying that.
Right. There must be more than a shoe, Mr. Schroder, that,
So much more. Earth-shattering. I have new footage.
apparently not since the Patterson-Gimlin...
Gimlin.
Sorry. Gimlin, footage, you know, most...
Yes. Most well-known
Right.
for that posture,
Right.
for that movement.
Okay. So
Yes.
this is the big one.
This is a watershed
Why don't
in
you-
human experience.
Now let's get at it.
Let's get at it.
All right. Let's see
All right.
it.
May we roll it? Who's in charge here?
Clearly, Mr. Schroder had indeed captured new actual footage of the Sasquatch, but it was so much more. He'd opened the window to its soul and to the heart of its humanity. In all my years of reporting complete garbage, I had never been so moved.
I have you now!
Enoch, where was this footage shot?
As one might well ask, right nearby. We are in the Berkshires, which is the zone of encounterment for modern-day Sasquatch. Believe it or not.
Was it CGI? Was it Photoshop? I don't think so.
But what was this that the Sasquatch was doing? Believe it or not, the Sasquatch was creating art, an etching. I call it the artifact. Done by the very Sasquatch you saw.
If we can get a close-up of this,
Very little information. I cannot tell what it is that I'm looking at. It bears no resemblance to anything I've ever seen or witnessed in my experience.
No,
I put it out to the
just
world.
like you. See a slight resemblance, more than slight.
It's absurd. This is very absurd.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, actually. Now, I've had my doubts, as I know many have. When I see this, I get a chill. It's exciting, fresh. I want the world to see what's happening. I want to know more. I want to be taken to the vault.
We are going to the vault.
A life's work!
Mr. Schroder's war room was unlike anything I had ever seen. It was the true workings of a madman, and perhaps a genius.
They lead you down to the dead end, they disappear. Now this.
The dedication and determination, it was awe-inspiring.
Not singing. Beware. But do you see the hope?
I do.
The hope for the revelation. My beloved father. Shep Schroder. His left foot was enlarged, full of hair. Very unusual for the 1930s. This is what piqued his interest in the Bigfoot phenomenon. So of course, he being the original researcher.
So you're following in your father's footsteps.
One might say so. A life's work!
He took me to the woods and retraced his steps. And if I listened very carefully, I could almost hear the crunching of the leaves under a giant hairy foot and the cry of the baby Bigfoot in the distance.
Look, droppings. We're getting so close.
I think I just got Lyme disease. Oh.
I picked it up. There it was, the etching. I have no idea what it was. Can't even imagine. I've looked at it many times. I've analyzed it. You've seen it?
Yeah, it looked like a drawing of you on a paper plate.
That may well be, but I very much doubt it. If you don't mind, I'm going to
I'm gonna
stand here
head back to planet Earth.
triumphantly. A life's work!
Who knows what's next for Schroder's continued quest for further contact with the elusive Sasquatch? But one thing's for certain, we'll all be watching.
What does the foot squatch respond to?
Now this is a very good question. Finally. The smirk, the human smirk.
The human smirk.
Is what Sasquatch is most known to react to. So if you
will find
encounter,
if I smirk, then what does the foot do to that smirk?
they
clap.
are very happy. They clap. They dance. Hence the Gimlin footage. It's all dancing, you see.